like to have my own business, and because I kept on working as a Czech language tutor, I found out that I would like to have my own language studio. So my name is Marie Knapp, and I set up a company called Czech Courses about a year ago. We concentrate on education of foreigner students, and we teach them Czech language. During my university studies, I was working as a tutor in another Czech language school or Czech language studio, and I liked it a lot. Afterwards, I concentrated on different jobs. I was working as a production manager, as a PR manager. I was helping with shooting as a production assistant. And then I realized that I would like to have my own business. And because I kept on working as a Czech language tutor, I found out that I would like to have my own language studio. So I opened a school, and it kind of became a success. And right now we have around 40 students, which is lovely, and the number of students is increasing, and it seems to be increasing. Czech language is a very difficult language. It's one of the most difficult languages in the world. The students that study in our studio have to be really highly motivated to reach some success, to learn Czech eventually. Czech language have 7 cases, and only to understand what is actually case about is very difficult for students who don't have this kind of language structure as their maternity language. So I would say that to become an intermediate student, it has to be at least 4 months of twice or thrice a week language. To become an advanced student, it's, I would say, 1 year. But as I said, it depends on the motivation of student. If, let's say, come a student who is married here, or his or her partner is a Czech and listens to radio, speaks Czech on a daily basis, then it's much easier than for a student who goes to the courses only because it's paid by work. And to be honest, the English native speakers have difficulties, and I will say why. It's because they can speak English all over the world, and they were never forced to speak another language, only English. So usually when they come to my studio, Czech is their first, second language that they learn, and it's difficult. On the other hand, for, let's say, Hungarian students, it's really a piece of cake, because I guess that they have 14 cases in their own language, so some 7 cases in Czech language is just not really a difficult thing. To some people, it can look like that Russian native speakers will not have any difficulties to speak because they understand very well. But I think that it's one of the most difficult tasks for a Czech language tutor to teach a Russian speaker speak Czech, because they are very self-confident about their language. They can speak sort of Czech or Russian language in some kind of mixture, and they will very hardly get rid of the accent. It is possible, but very hard. So I don't think that if someone is a Slavic native speaker, it's easier for him or her to learn Czech. The first thing that we did, the first point that we started, was to make a Facebook account. I'm not sure if Facebook really helps. From the marketing point of view, I'm not sure, but I think that I found maybe one third of our students through Facebook. Second, I'm not sure, but I think so. Second thing that we did was to open an account on a website called expats.cz. that is for expatriates living in Prague, especially in Prague. That helped us a lot. I would say really most of people that ask about courses contact me through the box at expats.cz. And third marketing and necessary thing to do was to do a Google AdWord campaign. And again, I think that since we started the AdWord Google campaign, the number of people going to our website has increased incredibly. So these three points are important for us. I didn't do really any printed leaflets. I don't think that they are efficient for my company. Although we are considering a campaign in the metro stations, which is quite expensive, but I think that metro is the only printed outdoor campaign that might help us. But I think that for my target group, which is foreigners living in Prague, wanting to study Czech, which is quite a narrow and small group, I think that for us the best marketing is through internet. So we are very small and family-sized language school, I'd say. I don't think that the big corporations teaching languages, 19 languages, are not really competition for me or for us, because I guess that they have very big classes. Our classes are small. In our classes you'll find 2 to 5 students, and the size of the groups is key when you want to learn language. And I think that most of students have realized that already, and that they search for family-sized companies more than big corporations. When I choose my team, the most important thing of course, he or she has to have university degree, he or she has to know at least 2 world languages. But the most important thing, and difficult thing as well, is to find out the strength of the personality, because it's the personality of the tutor. That's why students go again to our classes. Maybe they can come because they like the look of the school, they like my approach when I first met them, but it's the personality of the tutor why they come back. Not just first time, but second, third time, and why they keep going to our classes.